Okay, so Bill is going to fix these seats with like $20 worth of stuff from Walmart. Yeah.
Ratchet binders.
Ratchet binders, yeah.
Well, they're not really ratchet binders, but they're we're just going to use those to reinforce where...
These are from Walmart. There's a barcode if you want.
I guess 4 would be enough.
Okay.
But this is the problem. So when Brandon sits down on his seat, he just keeps sitting down until he sits all the way down onto the fiberglass. And not only is it terribly uncomfortable, he's eventually going to tear the seat fabric.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to use the ratchet binders to reinforce the bottom of the seat, and that will keep him from sitting down on his...
Let's see this. I'm curious.
All right. We got to figure out how to break into this.
That's probably going to be harder than doing the work, huh?
Oh, man. How are we going to break into these things?
All right, so this is how to fix a
horn.
Yeah. A big boy sat there and broke it, I guess.
Yeah. This happens with time on these seats, but if you don't have this rubber thing intact on the bottom, what happens is when you sit down, you keep sitting down until you're sitting on the fiberglass. So what we're going to do is we're going to use ratchet binders, or just ratchet tie-downs or tie-down straps to run from here to here and basically make new rubber. Well,
I did that on my Mustang once. I hand tightened.
I'm going to shove down the foam like we did before, and you'll reach through and grab it.
I hand tightened the lug nuts on it and lowered the car on the ground. I forgot to, torque them.
It's ready for you to reach through there and grab it. And last time what worked better was when I shoved down on the foam rubber. And you were able to find it pretty quickly.
And I went to the store and the car started wobbling. I'm like, that's not good.
Did you get your fingers on it?
They don't care about me. They're busy working on this cheap plastic car.
That's pointed right, and it is. So let's repeat what we just did here.
And I run so far away.
This isn't Flock of Seagulls, is it?
Yes, Flock of Seagulls.
Aren't they like all PhDs in that band or something?
Either that or they're dead from drugs or something.
And what worked really well is when you grabbed it right through there. Of course, why are you doing the grabbing while I'm right here?
And Bill's going to do all this in like 2 minutes because I only got like 13 minutes of recording left. I'm not a professional photographer. Oh, look at that.
Well, a real professional would actually edit his videos. Go ahead and pull that. You keep pulling like that. Pull it there. There you go. Towards the bottom of the seat.
Oh, you should see the video Drew made the other day. Well, you watched it, the valve
pull it just a little bit.
Adjustment video.
There you go. Yeah.
That thing was even in high def. He's got like a $2,000 camera.
Who was yelling at the little kids? Get away from her!
Oh, that was me. I was yelling at my dog.
Nah, likely story.
He edited out the part too where you could see the dog. You know, and what upset me too was some guy.
It wasn't a dog. It was small children. Steve's a grumpy old man.
Well, what upset
children? Get off my lawn!
What upset me too was
all right, Brandon.
Some guy just randomly pulled up in my driveway and started talking to us. He's like, "What kind of engine does it have?" You know, and I was like, "Oh, it's got a Ford engine." And
people do that all the time.
No, I told him it had a Ford engine.
No. The people come up and bother you.
Oh yeah, I've had that several. But we had it on video with me telling the guy that I had a Ford engine in my car, and Drew took that part out.
So pull that tight.
That upset me.
Come on, Brandon. Pull it diagonally. Horizontally towards you. Remember now, this is what you're going to be sitting on. So yeah, that's come on, be a man. Be a man. Show him your muscles. Okay. Is that tight enough? Are you sure?
I think we already have a video of his muscles. So you're not going to go around the metal on the outside of it?
Where the rubber is.
Okay.
We're just basically...
So all you're doing is you're just wrapping that around the rubber.
Yeah, we're functionally reinforcing where the rubber used to be. Did I move that further than Brandon did? Did the old man move that further than Brandon did?
It looks like it.
Oh, man. Now you're going to catch some shit. Oh, we can't say shit on these videos.
No.
Where'd the stapler get to?
I brought it in here with me.
So just staple this tail.
And so what would that have costed if you'd done it the right way? Like, what does that foam pad cost?
The rubber thing? Oh, good God. I don't know. Ask Houston. Are we allowed to say Houston on your videos?
Yeah, if they got a good product, talk about the good product. If they got a bad product, you know, I think some people think I hate Houston. I just don't want them to work on my car. But they got a couple of good products, not everything.
And what Brandon's doing is he's just stapling so we're not totally dependent upon that buckle. Yeah.
I just don't like the name that they're using. I don't think that's right.
Yeah, Specialty Auto is a much better name.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's poetic justice that they can't stand each other and they're all like 100 miles apart.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful.
Let's cut this tail off and call that success. Red nipper, 15. Now, discovered these work faster. So we just nip that tail.
And I don't know if Stephen Wynn thinks I'm messing with him or not, because when Drew finished making his video,
look at that.
He look at that. He stapled it in there, and so there you go.
And we're going to do that there, and there.
Okay.
And what that will do is it will serve the functional equivalent of the rubber, and Brandon won't be sitting on his fiberglass.
Now here's a question that you might be able to do it this way to make it easier. Why not run all the straps through, leave them loose, and then tighten them all at once? Because you tighten that right there, it's going to make it a little bit, if it was loose, it would be a little bit easier to run the other straps.
Because we're geniuses.
Because you're geniuses. All right, but if Steve Rice was doing it, he would probably run them.
Steve Rice sucks.
Steve Rice sucks, that's right. But he would leave them all loose and then tighten them once they're all in there. That's how I would do it. So, but Bill Robertson, he's going to do it the opposite way of how you should do it. So
the second video, I'm going to hold the camera and Steve's going to do it. No, that does make more sense.
You shouldn't be doing it this way anyway. You should take the rubber out and pay $300 for it and probably spend 2 hours replacing it and all that kind of stuff. That's the right way to do it.
That's that cut.
Another one, okay.
Because we're geniuses.
Look how much easier that is now that they're.
No, it's easier because of the different part of the seat.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It has nothing to do with Steve's recommendation.
Oh, actually, yeah. Look, I see a second one, and then they're working on a third one. They didn't tighten the second one, just like Steve said.
No, Steve sucks. Ban him.
Oh yeah, Steve has a carburetor on his car.
I think we should ban Steve from Brandon's garage.
Fine with me.
Alright, so what we need to do is make sure that we point this in the right way.
I would say I've got my own problems to deal with on my car, but my car doesn't have any problems. Laugh, laugh. That's the beauty of a Delorean, though. As long as you keep your mouth shut about your problems, people think you have a perfect car.
Honest to God, I don't even wash mine. I change the oil and that's about it.
Yeah, mine's not that bad. I mean, I got to put my mode switch back in now, thanks to Brandon. I thought he might have had a bad mode switch, so I brought mine.
I wonder if his speaker banging around in there is what broke that linkage.
That's very possibility. You know, we can drill into your fiberglass and actually mount that speaker too. Put some holes in. All right, y'all, man, look how easy that is. Now he's doing the Steve Rice technique. Yeah.
Steve's the man. I wish I could be Steve.
Yeah, me too.
Me too. The lesbians at McDonald's didn't want to be Steve though, because he's not feminine enough. Actually, one of the lesbians wasn't feminine enough. Only one.
He's acting like he had a conversation with these people, and he didn't. He's just like this weird old man sitting there.
Well, I wanted to know, were they really lesbians or weren't they? We don't know for certain. We got no visual confirmation.
Yeah, it was like he was concerned about, like it was affecting him or something. Like he's still talking about it. He probably thought about this while he was in bed at night.
No,
you know?
Because I'm not the one that slept in all morning.
I woke up 20 minutes after you did, I think.
You didn't even think I took a shower.
Well, I wasn't going to walk in there and check. I mean, you must have took like a 10-second shower or something.
There was no hot water left. You know, it was more than 10
I had hot water. I had plenty of hot water.
Brandon, shove that guy down to that metal piece. Shove him down there.
Alright, so you got an idea of what they're doing. You see, he's pulling that sucker tight.
Way tighter than Brandon did. And look at how much more support he's going to have when he sits his Sits in there.
And these are the ones that were too big, but
No, these are the homemade ones.
Oh, I don't like those. Yeah, because you can't pull it backwards to tighten it.
Well, we had. No, you can pull it backwards. We had to make versions of that, and the buckle is bigger. Hopefully, when Brandon sits in it, he won't accidentally hit the release on the buckle.
Well, but you're going to staple it anyway,
yeah.
So the buckle is just extra.
Well, the buckle is what provides the primary grip.
Yeah, before you staple it.
These are obnoxious to contend with. There we go.
Yeah, I don't like those. I'd use those a little bit for canoeing, and the black ones that you've got, those are so much. They're probably not as strong, the black ones.
They're strong enough for what we're using them for.
Yeah, for what you're doing. You know, and for canoeing, they're probably not as strong, but I like them better. They're easier to work with.
Shove that down against the metal guns. And show everybody your fancy seat rails we fixed.
Alright, so there's the old man pulling them.
Yeah.
Kind of nice and flat that it is now.
And it will stay relatively flat when he sits in it. It'll deflect slightly, but sometimes you need a little age. Well, Brandon's got a bad back. So. Well, Brandon, you wanna staple all those tails like that one? Well, you staple those. Steve and I are going to talk about you behind your back. Okay. Okay.
No, we talk about him in front of his back, or in front of his face, something like that.
Actually, we're sitting in McDonald's with the maybe lesbians, and Brandon's out drinking with his buddies till 4 in the morning.
Yeah, it was.
Gosh.
Tell them about the German girl in the black skirt, or black dress, little black dress.
I'm going to have to edit this, because like, there's girls from a church that there's a possibility they might be following me on online stuff.
But you already said that you didn't care about the lesbians, so they're not going to care.
Yeah, I guess.
Let me see, I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brandon put 1, 2, 3.
Brandon's just trying to ensure that his car still sucks a little bit.
Yeah, it always has to suck.
Well, it's a DeLorean. It's going to suck.
It's gonna suck.
I'll put a couple more. That was a good idea. There we go. You're almost there on the metal there. You can put them between them too. You can put like in there or somewhere if you want to. That'd probably be fine. I'm just thinking if you hit the release button on there, you know, the staples hold them. Oh, thunder.
Turn that seat over. I want to see what that thing looks like.
Oh, look the same. We
will.
need to put the rails on.
It just feels different to his butt, huh?
Yeah, well, we need Brandon to sit in here because he wee-weed all over my seat when he sat in it.
Now, you don't need to take the seat rails out to do this, do you? I don't think they'd be in the way, do.
No, but it certainly wouldn't hurt. And we had to make some repairs. Where do you see?
I mean, if you're taking the thing out of the car, it wouldn't hurt to paint the seat rails anyway.
And we had to actually repair his studs.
Yeah.
He had broken off studs. We had to weld new studs.
There's like his little finished product. Yeah.
Oh, you'll need a video of him actually sitting in it. But
Okay.
he probably would. Why is my hair all wet? It must be raining outside. Brandon probably wee-wee all over himself the first time he sits in it. Are we allowed to say wee-wee on your tapes?
Perfect timing for the thunder, you know.
All right, here it is. Brandon's first time sitting in the seat.
Holy shit.
What do you think?
Night and day.
Did you wee-wee all over yourself?
And what'd that cost?
Get the towels, get the towels.
What'd that cost? $20?
Instead of come-alongs, we bought 2 of them. They were like $3 or $4.
I'll tell you. Holy shit.
It's a lot nicer, isn't it?
Holy shit, yes.
But
I'm gonna drive it now.
don't listen to Steve and I. We don't know what we're talking about. We suck.
I don't know. That wasn't my idea. That was your idea.
Steve likes to drill rubber
Steve
through
likes to
trucks.
and they